Welcome back to our Dream in the Woods. I got my son Lars here and my daughter-in-law Chelsey. It sounds like maybe Sam's coming out tomorrow, and we're gonna work on getting the subfloor in on the second floor. Got a new tool, try that thing out, and see how far we can get over here in the next couple days. So I appreciate everyone being here to be able to help out, and let's get to it. Welcome back to the job site, Lars.
Thank you.
He's got the week off, and so I have 2 days off, so we got a couple days to work together. So a new toy, track saw. A couple people suggested I get one of these. Figured this is as good as time as any. Seems like so far I like it. Ended up going with DeWalt just because I have the battery set up, and now it takes a 60 volt battery. So I have a couple of those. And so far we have tried it out. Seems like it works great, easy. So nice clean cut, square. I do see that you can order some clamps that you can put with it that slide down that slot, and I might try to get those at some point, but as of right now it seems like it cuts just fine. So go to it. Easy, easy.
I think so, yeah.
So just run it with a piece of foam board underneath it, so it makes a nice clean cut. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Watched quite a few reviews on that saw. It's a powerful one. I've never used one before, so I don't know what the other ones are like. But so far so good. It's going to come in handy. Lars is going over the finer things here.
And then he's already been circled where he put one at the start here. 8.
So I don't know if this is the most efficient way to bring things up, but we're able to get a whole row on. So 2 out there with those cleats I have on, and then our partial. So spanning 18 feet up there, 18 foot 4 inches. So anyway, one section at a time. All right, we're plugging along. It's going pretty good, I think. We got 4 spans in. It's starting to feel like a dance party up here, dance party floor. Feels solid. I think even and everything. Yeah. So 4 out of 15 to go all the way to the end. So I think we have a room for another 1 or 2 today. 1 or 2. Be nice. So we're getting going here the next morning. Just so we can keep our progress going up there, we need to put this floor joist in its proper place. And I'm gonna put a double 2x10 up. And I know it's positioned up there now with off my drawings. And then it may need an extra 1 or 2 2x8s floor joists. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, when we get up there. But I got the propane working. I had someone coming out and fix the Genie, so now it's running off propane. But we did open up the windows, got the garage doors open, so we'll keep that to a minimum. But it's nice to be running off of propane in here. So let's get to it. All right, we were able to get 5 rows in yesterday, so that's a third of what we need. Now we have that double joist, floor joist in. That's where the stairs will tie into. I'll put some blocking in there, but I'm not going to do it right now. So get going on this project. I got my brother and Lars out. They're going to start cutting some sheets. I think for the time being, we're going to leave the cut station down there and just bring up a row at a time. So kind of nice that this joint landed right on top of this beam. So have good joint there with lots of screws in it. So yeah, keep it going. Well, we've been plugging along here. We're over halfway. This sheet here ends up being about an 8 foot, so we're just about half-inch short, but that's a double there, so we just decided to leave it at 8 foot. And then luckily the next one lands on top of that beam that Lars is standing on, and so get that sheet in there, and then I think we get the laser up here and get a nice square line for that next row in there. So, and we're plugging along, doing good. We moved up here as far as the cutting table is up here, and then we moved the sheets of Advantech up. Still have a few more down below, but yeah, gonna start moving up here. So it feels good to be up here and know that this is gonna be our work area here for the next few weeks, month or so, because we're gonna finish putting all the perimeter walls in and all the windows, and then we're gonna frame, while we're up here and have all the tools up here, just go ahead and frame all of the interior walls instead of moving tools back and forth. So when we're done up here, moving downstairs, they'll be framed in walls, not finished walls, but everything framed in. So cool. Get back to it. Lars has been a great help. Brother Sam was over here for quite a while. I think Chelsey might come out again today, so we're getting after it.
Yep, almost done.
Almost done. Well, kinda. Almost done for today. So we got the laser up here. We squared it to the posts, and then got it on this mark of the sheet we put down. And so now Lars is going down through and marking those spots. And so we're gonna run our next sheet down there on those marks. So hopefully that'll square us off for the remainder of the sheets here, or at least it'll help anyway. So yeah, hoping to get these 2 sheets in, and that's about what we're gonna do today. Getting going here a few days later. Lars and I were able to get 11 out of 15 rows done, so real happy with that. Have a good line there, so I feel like we're squared up. And so I'm gonna try to get, there's 4 more rows to go in here. Trying to work by myself. These things are heavy. I looked them up. They're about 78 pounds a piece. So they're kind of beefy for one person, but I'm gonna try, have a few tricks, and I think then I'll call Beth for reinforcements, and she'll help me get them in there. The main thing I'm worried about is sometimes you need someone to stand on the piece in order to get that tongue to fit into that groove. I'd hate to have all of the glue down and not be able to get that in with what I have here. So anyway, I'm getting after it. That is, I figure there's 2.5 sheets per row, so I got 10 sheets to install. So a couple things I did just to working by myself is I fixed that zip sheeting, the green piece, down at just a little over 4 inches or 4 foot. So then I'll have, when I pull that piece up, I'll have something solid to push against. I think it'll make sense later. And then this little cart, 2-wheeled cart, that seems like that's pretty handy, moving those things around by yourself. And then that, I think that's basically like a sheet lifter somehow. That thing's coming in handy too, but just called Beth. She's gonna come out. This, I can just tell this first sheet here, it's lifting up. Whether that's the sheet or the floor, I don't know, but it'd be hard to pound it and then get that pressure down there where it needs to go. So these sheets have been sitting around for months. They're flat, but so that might be the floor. Who knows? But can't get it in there the way it is. So it's working. Now that one can't move, so then I'll come over this side.
It's not in, but it's going in. There's quite a bit more.
Yeah. Pretty good. Bit of a rainy day here. Still working on the subfloor and see where we got yesterday. Need to get some windows in this place, but we got row 13 in, so 14 and 15 is all that's left. So 2 more rows. Had a bugger of a time trying to get this sheet right here in, pounded and pounded, and I was off, just a smidge there. It's going up and over this beam here. I don't know whether there was something in the tongue or the groove, whatever, I don't know, but I could only do what I could do. Wasn't from a lack of pounding. So it's in there secure, the lip's in there good. I've been putting plenty of screws in everything, so just try to get this next one, should go pretty smooth, and then we'll have to cut it around the posts on that far one on the last row. So yeah, getting there. Well, it's in. There's a few pieces here that I just had a heck of a time trying to get that tongue to seat into that groove, to the point where I pounded and pounded and kind of gave up. So that one there is not in at all. I think we could see daylight from below. So I think what my problem was, I pounded enough on the previous one that it bunged up the groove, and then I didn't catch it, and I don't know, just didn't work. So I might have to put some blocking in between the floor joists below, and then run some screws in there just to tighten that joint up. Otherwise, everything is real tight. Eric was just up here. He was like, this isn't usually how a second floor feels. This is real solid. I have no comparison, so I don't know, but it feels good. There's a few little creaks. See if I can get it. Yeah, right there. So maybe we'll take a look at maybe putting a few more screws there. or maybe the floor joists, see if I can isolate that and get it before everything gets covered up. I got one little tiny piece right there. I think I'm gonna try to do that tonight just because I want to be done with this project. And then I'll be able to put that track saw in here and cut that piece to width also. I'm not sure where I want to cut it yet, but anyway, after doing this, these things are heavy. I have great admiration for Lars and Chelsey for helping, and Sam for that matter. Being on your hands and knees, screwing this stuff in, difficult. So anyway, it's dark out. So I wish I could give you a good view of everything, but it is what it is. So I appreciate everyone watching. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It's just all up here putting the subfloor in, but it needed to be done. It's a good project. And now we can move on. We have a few odds and ends downstairs left to do, so Eric and I might try to just get those exterior walls all the way done and then move everything up here, and then we're going to frame all the perimeter walls and interior walls, install all the windows, so all the framing is done upstairs before we move all that stuff again back downstairs. So anyway, exciting things coming up. It'd be fun to put some windows up here. Right now it just kind of seems like a den, so adding windows will make a big difference. Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching. You guys have a good evening, day, or wherever this video finds you, and appreciate it. Thank you.